Hey everybody, welcome to Cartel TV. It's November 2nd. I'm here with David and Anthony.
How you doing, everybody?
How you guys doing this evening?
Excited, Mark. Excited for this show. Excited for the week we had in the Funko community. Excited that Halloween's now behind us, and excited that we're coming upon our November to remember, hopefully. So yeah, just excited overall, man.
Yep, same here. It's been a great week. We got a lot of Funko news coming up. Look forward to the show all week. It's going to be good. So can't complain.
Yeah.
Going into the weekend, who can argue?
And a big thing for tonight's show is we're going to bring our fearless leader from the Funko Cartel, Gary Sanchez, on later, and he's going to give the details on how to enter our 2,000 member giveaway, and it's pretty epic, wouldn't you guys say?
I would say so.
It's so epic. He went out and bought a new bottle of hair gel for tonight. So
and special lighting that goes with it.
I know. He has a room devoted to demonstrating his hair.
Listen, man, I was down that path one time in my life. I had to make sure every spike was perfect. So I give him credit, man. He's still involved with it. He's got the best hair in the Funko community, and MGH for life, brother.
Yeah, it
Totally.
takes dedication. He's got it.
It does. It does.
So, got a few cool pops this week. Now, today I was happy because my LA Comic-Con ones came. So, Colossus and Doctor Strange Ghost Rider came. Got an extra Doctor Strange Ghost Rider because I'm going to have Amy make a metallic glow version of him. So,
Ooh,
I'm hoping that it puts the con exclusive to shame.
I'm sure it will.
And, the Lost Boys David showed up today. I think that came on Monday. I ordered it up for Thursday night, and it was already here by Monday. And of course, in keeping the Target tradition,
David, did we lose him?
I think we lost him. All right.
Okay.
Well, we're still alive. How was your Funko week?
Well, mine was good. As a matter of fact, something came today. I know we don't have more. A little teaser. We're gonna unbox this live on the show today. This is the Toy Tokyo Halloween mystery box that they had. I'm kind of excited and kind of dreading to open that box, man. As you know, you got one recently this week, correct?
I know I did, and actually I got the translucent Hanuman. So I mean, its stash is $58. I already had one, but still, I mean, I didn't lose. I didn't get a $10 common like I did at the Comic-Con.
I've been the frequent mystery box purchaser. I don't know why they hook me every time, hook, line, and sinker. I had purchased the New York City Comic-Con mystery box that I think it was Chrono Toys may have had it there.
Yeah, okay, yeah, they had one, and Toy Tokyo had the one.
Or maybe it was Toy Tokyo. Whichever one. It was $30. I wound up getting the Pop Asia Monkey Freddy.
Oh, okay, all right.
So I mean, I consider it a break even. Mark, we back live, brother.
Yeah.
Did
my internet just crapped out for a second.
I was gonna say, did you guys have like a quick sudden freeze over where you are?
Yeah, I looked and I saw that the internet dropped off, but let's see here.
So last you were showing your after David, you were about to show another pop and it froze in the moment.
Let's see. I'm gonna make sure we're actually live right now.
I see the live.
Yeah, it says live up in the corner.
Okay. Yeah, no. After the David, I was gonna say, in keeping with the Target tradition, Target lady.
That Target girl. Nice.
Yeah. My friend John Page out in California got that for me because California doesn't seem to give a damn about street dates because I think she's street dated for like another 2 weeks.
Yeah,
so,
I think you're right.
I mean, you always see all the Target ones, even though Target's based out of Minnesota, they always drop out in California first, and they all break street dates all the time.
Mm-hmm.
How California completely has the upper hand, no matter which way you're looking at it from a Funko perspective. Because let's face it, that left side of our lovely continent that we live in, they have it made. They get everything as it drops before it drops. And hey, kudos to the California and
Right.
the Washington State and everybody out west, man, because you have the ability to get things that those of us Midwest, Mid-East, East Coast, whatever it is, we don't get to see it. We don't have it in our hands until well after you've already shown it off to the universe. So
right, exactly. Yeah,
Oh yeah, sometimes it's weeks.
Good luck.
yeah, forget about it. Weeks, months, sometimes. I mean, but listen, it is what it is. We eventually get to play our games and figure out ways to get it when we need to, and that's at the end of the day, that's the one thing that I have to say about our Funko community, boys. No matter what, man, there's always someone out there, one of our Funko brothers and sisters that are willing to lend a helping hand. They're not looking to grease their pocket. They're always looking to help out. And, obviously, we
That's
all
true.
see it within our group on a daily basis. So it's pretty wonderful.
It is. It's amazing. It is. We've got a good group of people. And everybody's always trying to help each other. Like, that's what it's all about. The way it should be.
And that's, and it's nice to continuously give back when we can, as Mark, alluded to before. We're going to have, Gary on later. He's got an epic giveaway that we're doing for the 2,000 members.
Yep.
Once we hit that 2K mark, that pop in itself is absolutely insane. It's an ultimate grail for many, especially the Star Wars fans. So,
oh yeah,
so we'll
I'd love to have that.
Oh yeah, it's fan-freaking-tastic.
Yeah, no, we'll be giving that information later in the show.
Now you have a box. I went on and transitioned to this when I realized that I was talking to nobody for a little while, so that was great.
And then we were sliding into it too without you, so we're there.
It's still sealed, obviously. I have a weapon in my hand. Thank God nobody's home right now. I'm not good with knives. I've cut myself too many times. So this is, as I was telling David before when we were talking about pops, it's the Toy Tokyo Halloween mystery box. I know I've been following along with the masses. David and I haven't really seen anything crazy come out of these boxes yet. I don't know what I'm in store for. I'm hoping that it's something decent because who the hell likes to throw away $40 with shipping and get nothing? But
right,
that's the chance we take, And I'm gonna stop being long-winded. I'm gonna show the world, or the 10 or the 5 or the none, whatever it is that are here right now.
All right, drum roll. But now we gotta be quiet, so we gotta make sure that he's on, so we either see the joy or the sorrow.
I'm gonna show you guys first. Please tell me if it's shiny. I can't see it right now, so only you guys know. No crazy reactions. The bubble wrap. No.
Oh my God! You're gonna die.
I gotta chug my bottle of hooch. Gotta live with the deal.
Oh.
Wah wah.
Oh. Wah 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 wah.
Now you can stop collecting. Your collection is complete.
Right,
you got Stanley.
Stanley.
I've been looking for this.
Goes in the blacklight a little bit.
I've been eBaying this for weeks, man. It was just too out of my price range. I'm glad I got it.
Oh, I know. I mean, I know that you've been waiting outside of Hot Topic every morning for them to open, praying for a restock. After they clearance them out.
I think my store still has some, actually.
After Halloween, after the trick or treat, I took my sleeping bag and I slept out, camped out, but they sold out before I could wake up. So, oh, well, you know what? There you go. There's that absolute disgust of a $40 drop for something I'll give away to commercial thoughts. You know what?
You probably paid more for Stanley than anybody else ever had.
Yeah,
so.
That's the truth. That is the truth.
I think you can buy him for like $6 at our Hot Topic right now.
Yeah.
Buy 2 get 1 free, so I actually wouldn't pay $1 for him. But guys, that's pretty much what happens. Staying on the Funko, obviously, topic, but moving away from Pops for a second because I may vomit after that opening. What do you guys think of what Funko decided to give us a little sneak peek on today? When I guess it wasn't good enough for them to make cardboard flavored cereal, but now they have to make spoons and bowls to go along with the cereal that some of us have dabbled into and started eating.
Well, I think they're slowly trying to take over. They're starting with our day, so they got the breakfast cereal. Now they're giving us the utensils and the vessel to deliver it into. Pretty soon we're going to start being able to buy Funko milk, which will be some atrocious color. And, since it's shipped, it'll have turned. But Then I'm sure pretty soon we're gonna have like some kind of like sandwich caddies, and then they're gonna have Funko lunches, and they'll be like Funko Lunchables, and eventually they'll hit mid-afternoon snacks and then dinner.
TV dinner trays. They're gonna bring them back.
The Funkin' Frozen aisle at your local Target.
I don't know. I think it's a waste. It's a complete waste. The cereal tastes awful in my opinion, but I mean cereal and bowls, like, come on. I mean, let's push the envelope a little bit there in my opinion.
Well, you're probably gonna need a $30 spoon and bowl to eat your $16 cereal.
Right? Do they have Chase versions of these?
I hope so. Especially, I hope they have glow in the dark ones, because I'd feel really good eating something with a glow coating on it.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw a Beetlejuice one. I have every type of coffee mug you could possibly think of. So I'm sure I'll make a purchase at some point. I mean, for what it's worth, I do have a Deadpool straw, so why not add a Beetlejuice bowl and spoon?
Is that with those 7-Eleven ones?
Yep.
Yeah. So
in fact, when I asked about the 7-Eleven Deadpool when I went to 7-Eleven, that's what he gave me. So yeah, I feel you on the straw.
Did you at least
they are branching out though, because they have all of those VHS cases now that holding T-shirts, so they make it look like they're like the old '80s rental ones. But I was happy to see that some of the movies that they're doing are movies that they haven't made pops of yet, because there's a kickboxer one, and they haven't done any kickboxer pops yet, which makes me feel like they must have some line on some of these now.
It seems like it seems almost as if Funko HQ, if they ever do branch New York, LA, Chicago, Minneapolis, whatever it is, it seems like they want to have their own mini Target, just Funko related. I mean, come on. We already have a tire. We have, as we stated, breakfast cereals. We have the toys covered. There's socks from all the, GameStop Black Friday boxes and so on and so forth.
True.
So, who's to say that down the road there isn't like a Funko version of Amazon or Target or what have you? It's starting to get a little ridiculous when we all love the toys, but I mean, look, all of us tonight have some Funko related attire on you.
Sure. Yeah, we all have Deadpool shirts on.
Yes, Deadpool Friday tonight for the special giveaway. But it's interesting to me because I look around my office where I go live from with you guys, and I see through the years now as collectors and as toy collectors, I have it's not Funko related, but I have my lunchbox and thermos, still in the wrapper because I love it. The old school Batman and Robin.
Very nice.
So why aren't we gonna buy the other stuff? It's almost as if we're brainwashed by the brand to make sure we fulfill everything that they release.
Well, I mean, I have those dang like He-Man knockoffs that they're doing now with Funko.
Oh,
I have since I have the wall of Bat, all things Funko, I have the Batman, the Ace the Bat Hound, and the freaking Bat Cave all pre-ordered from Amazon right now. And I keep trying to talk myself out of it, but I can't.
And once you start, you can't stop.
Yeah, it's almost.
I mean, because they got that He-Man look. I mean, it looks like how people walk around and they got a dump in their pants. They kind of have that weird bow-legged look, And just, I mean, there's nothing I like about them, but I still have them pre-ordered.
Listen, here,
go ahead. No, I was going to say, I think they try to trigger things from different age groups and different childhoods. Like those, like what Mark is getting, makes me think of all the He-Man toys and stuff I had when I was a kid and reminisce a little bit. And I think they test things because if you saw, they posted the Home Alone box that's coming out. It's got Kevin in there and that, and then they got the winter hat in there that he wore in there.
Now what are they going to charge for that?
Cool. Yeah, exactly.
Because I mean, I don't think a hat should be as much as a T-shirt, but I bet it's going to be a $25 box.
Oh yeah, at least.
It has to be. It has to be because it has the piece of clothing attire in it, so they already have the market cornered in that situation.
Now, how has Funko not bought the rights to Underoos and then started making freaking underwear for every freaking
It's
line.
probably coming. It's probably coming.
And then we're gonna see all these disturbing pictures of these overweight Funko collectors wearing these too small underwear and T-shirts.
There's so for years I've been trying to find Addams Family related collectibles, toys. I know they have pinball games when we used to go to the arcades and stuff, but you don't find Addams Family doesn't give out their licensure to anything or anybody. You're not going to find a Wednesday Addams statue or doll. The only thing you're going to find is a Halloween costume and maybe quotations on coffee mugs and stuff of that nature. There's no toys, there's no statues. I wouldn't be surprised if Funko breaks the ice and are the first ones to produce something Addams Family related by acquiring the licensure from the Addams Family, whatever they are that runs them.
It's possible. I wonder if there's just some licenses that are just uber hard to obtain.
It has to be, because I've always wondered too. Like, I think would be a great line, Legend. You got Darkness as a 6-inch. You got the whole line. Like, I would go after that in a heartbeat. Like, just stuff like that. Never Ending Story. I mean, granted, I'm showing my age here, but there's so much. Like, you could do a Falcor Flocked. Like, there's so many opportunities. So it's gotta be.
I'm
really surprised they haven't done Never Ending Story, because they've hit so many of the other fantasy 80s movies. Dark Crystal, Labyrinth.
Right, yep.
It's licensure. It's all about acquiring that license. Listen, look how long it took them to do something Nintendo related.
That's true. That is very true.
And I'm sure that it did not come cheap, because Nintendo does not branch out, from what I understand, that often. So there's
but the thing is, though, is Nintendo doesn't technically own Pokemon.
Right. That is
Pokemon
true.
is a separate entity from Nintendo.
It's an entity. That is correct. That is true. But in a theoretical situation.
Yeah, I mean, because everybody associates it with it, because everybody played. Well, I guess I haven't really played the Pokemon games, but
yeah, I never
almost
did
everybody played them on their Game Boys growing up and stuff like that, and bought the cards and.
Right. So one hand washes the other in that type of situation. I have to look at it in the same light, in the same aspect, just because of what it is. But in fairness, you are correct. They are a different entity, but at the end of the day, it's still something that is Nintendo related in a theoretical situation.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, they've announced a bunch more pops. They did the Queen pops today. I was actually really happy. I was happy for once that the FYE glitter one wasn't just one of the regular ones with glitter on it. That it's an actual separate pop, so that's great. I'm a little sad that the movie isn't getting very good reviews. I was thinking about going to see it this weekend, but now I might wait.
Yeah, I heard it's very biased, and yeah, I didn't read good things about it today.
It's unfortunate, because from the trailers, they portray the band and the music and everything really well, in my opinion.
It looked epic. It did. I mean, if anything, I probably watched that trailer a dozen times, because I just, just got all freaking excited, like, oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Yeah, same here.
But I love movies do with music and stuff like that. Which now maybe we'll go see A Star Is Born with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga instead, because I like all. I mean, God, how many times have I watched like Walk the Line, and there's just so many good music movies, And
I mean, and come on, y'all love Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg. I love that movie. That was a good.
I have seen that more times than I'd like to admit.
Exactly, it grew on me. I love that kind of stuff too.
Yep, and Rock of Ages, and
yeah.
I wish I could have saw like the original, the play version of it, because the Tom Cruise part was played by Chris Hardwick in the original play.
Oh, okay.
I'm a School of Rock fan. That's as vast as I go when it comes to music and movies. But I do want to say that I think they did an awesome job with Pops. For the three of us, we're all from the same, genre eras and listening to the same genres of music, it seems. And they did a wonderful representation of the band. I'm actually excited for them. And it's good on Funko to have released the knowledge of these pops coming out right around the same time that they're dropping and the movie's going to be released and everything else. So again, but I think they dropped the ball. And I think, Mark, you had said this, when we were chatting in our group chats today, they could have released the pops today. Not just, it's something I think that they could have done. I think you alluded to that earlier.
They do a bad job coordinating with stuff. Like a lot of times with movies, especially current ones, they'll either release them way too far in advance or way too far after that they kind of miss the boat. Now, granted, some things, it can help them hype it up a little bit. But when you release the pops 3-4 months before the movie comes out, that's just, it's a little early. And then the times that they release them, a year afterwards too, I think that they haven't gotten their production times and everything nailed down enough that they're able to properly coordinate some of these. That or they just don't give a damn. But it'd be nice to see them do it.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I don't think they care.
No, I don't think so either.
And you know what? They don't have to care, because when you're asking $80 for what's not even a pop, today's release of the Jack Skellington Diamond blah blah, guys, $80. It's not even a pop.
No. Now they're big. I mean, I do kind of want the 2 Batmans they did, because they did a Funko Shop Batman and a non-Funko Shop Batman, and the Funko Shop one I think was like the Professor Radium and a glue, but it's like $150 right now, and I haven't been able to bring myself to buy it yet. But I gotta finish off the pops that I'm willing to pay for first, and then get some of the other weird stuff.
I don't even think that sold out today's release.
It hadn't last time I checked, but a lot of times those take a while.
Yeah, they do. I figured it'll be for a few days.
So what do you guys think? $80 plus shipping. So now you're looking at close to $100 for this. I get it. It's limited to 1,000 pieces. Fine. But why not $45? Why not $50 plus your shipping? You're still making a boatload of money. They don't cost that much to produce when you're producing everything else you have in such bulk.
Well, yeah, it's just a little more plastic. It probably cost them maybe an extra $1 to make it.
Was it the glitter? Was it the glitter to make it?
Yeah, they use really expensive glitter. It comes from like this small island off of Madagascar, and
I mean, look, it kind of makes me wonder every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, random Saturday, whatever it is, whenever they drop, whatever they decide to drop. Look at the Flooper. We had thought that was coming out for weeks now, and that's on the back burner until God knows when. It's irritating sometimes, because there's things that we're all looking forward to and expecting to release. And then something that does come out, like if my wife gets wind of this, I'm out $80. So there are those of us that, they're going to make their money off of it. And again, that's good on Funko, but do the community a little bit of a favor. Don't try to hurt us so much in the pocket on something that isn't going to have that significant of a value, even to the rare and exclusive collector like that item was today.
Yeah, they do overkill in some of the lines, and they could expand out. There's so many. I wish they would do more on the rocks, and I'm happy to see that they're slowly kicking more and more of them out, because there's so many iconic ones they could do, even current ones. Like Amy was talking in the car today about how a Sia pop. How has that not happened yet? I mean, with the big wig on and the thing. I mean, that'd be a no-brainer. They could do a whole freaking line of like Lady Gaga and the meat suit and all that other stuff. Mm-hmm. And on some of them, I really wish when they did the Metallica one, they would have had 2 chases for the bass player, and you could also have gotten James Newsted or Cliff Burton. Have them do dual chases and
rest in peace to Cliff. I mean, yeah. I almost said something rude, so I'm just gonna be quiet. But yeah, there's listen. We go on for days with The Rock.
Oh, I know, because we're all music fans, and I mean, there's a million they could do.
Zeppelin, all those. I mean, come on.
But I like how you said Gaga, because you could do a Gaga with a chase where it's her natural from like her college days with the brown hair playing piano. Listen, she's a wonderful talent. Kudos to her. Guilty pleasure. I actually enjoy a lot of her stuff, so I don't mind, and I do want to see that movie also. But you hit on something where it's kind of like they keep regurgitating the same stuff. Well, lo and behold, today another regurgitation, black and white Pennywise. All they did was strip the color off the OG Pennywise and made it a con exclusive. But hold on a minute.
It's showing up other places.
Right, exactly. Surprise.
You know, all these people are, you know, like losing their minds because they're not going to be able to go to the Rhode Island one and get it, you know. And they're like, not even everybody that comes to the con is going to be able to get them.
Right.
But then now magically they're appearing other places, and if they, you know, show up at Pop Culture, that means they're going to show up somewhere in the UK. And who's to say that it doesn't become a shared exclusive somewhere here in the United States too?
Probably will. I was really surprised though. I didn't think it would show up on Pop Culture like so fast. Like,
and it hasn't even sold out. I mean,
like,
it was. I know several hours afterwards, it was still for pre-order.
Yeah. I was really surprised by that. Like, in the way they built the hype up, it was only Rhode Island and only there, and that's it. And you know, now all of a sudden, yeah, you can get 20 of them from Pop Culture, and you know, do that. I was very surprised by that. Well, but still, I thought they would have a little more creativity than exactly what you said, Anthony. Like, let's just make it black and white, and that's it. Yeah, at least do something different.
Look at all these its we have lying around that don't have any color on them. Well, guess what we're going to do? We're going to throw it in a box with a sticker. Going back to last week's conversation, that sticker now is going to make a world of difference to someone like me. Because, yes, I'm going to have the pop, but that Rhode Island Comic-Con sticker is going to drive me nuts until I can get one. Because, you know, listen, we all know somebody somewhere overseas, you know, so I'm sure we'll all be able to get a black and white Pennywise. And great for those of us that collect the It line. I'm a big It collector. I'm a big Pennywise guy. So here. I got to have it. I called a buddy of mine from overseas. I may be able to get one. Great. But it's not going to be the one that has that. It's not going to have that Rhode Island.
Right, exactly.
And $2.50 is all it's going to cost you to swap it out once they come out on eBay.
I've been looking. Not yet. They'll be there.
Yeah, they won't show up on eBay until the con. Because I think they actually have to see one of the stickers, you know, like up close and stuff like that. But you know that's why I would never trust a sticker. Like if I'm buying a pop off of eBay, if it's one that I know that they've made the sticker for, I'm not going to pay extra for a sticker because there's no way of there's anybody could swap a sticker and then charge, you know, however extra amount for it and stuff like that. It's like when you buy a pop off of eBay, you don't know if it's ever been out of the box, so I automatically assume, well, the box is in good shape, but it very well could have, because I've ordered pops off eBay before, taken them out of the box because we're out-of-box collectors, but it was not listed as an out-of-box pop. And somehow dust got inside the box because there was dust on the pop, maybe a hair or two or something, you know. But yeah, no, it's really interesting to see that, you know, sometimes I wish that when they announce these exclusives that they're going to say, well, it's going to also be exclusives other places, because people have been losing their minds over that pop for, 2 months now? And then magically it just showed up on Pop Culture yesterday.
Yeah, pre-order on eBay was like $450. Like, yeah, it was ridiculous.
Well, it ruined a bunch of flippers' lives, because you know there were people that bought the VIP ones just to get that, thinking they're going to recoup all of their money off of selling one of those, and now they're not going to get as much for it.
Nope.
And on the flip side, I'm actually happy for the overseas collectors being able to get what was originally slated to be simply an exclusive to a specific color. So I am happy about that. It's kind of like when we weren't able to get our hands on the Australia Avengers Chrome Trio. You know? Yeah. So I'm kind of glad. Yeah. I'm kind of glad that those avenues are starting to open up where we're not just exclusive to a specific pop. That it's going to be available for the collectors overseas. It's nice to see. It's good that Funko's not limiting collector item stuff. Again, it's on sticker issues, and we won't get into what you could buy and what you could replace.
Right.
You know, it is what it is. I'm happy for the guys overseas. I really am. And I'm glad that those of us that can get that type of pop available to somebody that we make cousin, uncle, friend, community collector, whatever it is, we all know somebody somewhere. We're all going to be able to have that pop if we want it for our collection. So even good for us on that too.
Yeah, agreed.
But now, worlds collided today, because you know, one of the most similar to the people that are collecting, you know, the Funko Pops and flipping them is the people that collect sneakers and flip them.
Sneakerhead.
And the worlds came together. It was like the Reese's peanut butter cups of collecting today because somebody got their shoes in the Funko Pops, so they got their Funko Pops in the shoes, and now there's the Vans debacle. You know, there was everybody standing outside. I'm sure that it was a weird mixture because half the people were in line for the shoes, half the people in line for the Pops. And
did you guys see the shoes?
Yeah, the NASA ones.
They're sweet. I like them. I like them.
I mean,
I didn't buy any because of the price. I mean, I bought one of the shirts, but I mean, like the Firecracker Red, they look cool, but I don't see myself walking around wearing those. So
can I answer?
They're cool.
I'm all for space exploration. I'm all for what NASA does. Don't get me wrong, but do I really want to be promoting them on my feet while I'm walking around the streets?
Well, if you're gonna do the moonwalk,
yeah, that's true.
You just get down. Yeah, I mean.
I don't know.
You know, I think half the people didn't even know who he was, and that he was, you know, the founder of Vans. That because
Van Dorn, I had no idea. We Van Dorn, not until today, and then
I didn't either.
Okay, guys. So now you have this debacle. Okay, so we have the sneaker and pop combination release, and a buddy of mine works in downtown Manhattan. You have to go get the sneakers and the pop. So he shows me the back of the box, and guess what?
There's another one.
There's two. Yeah.
Look at that. And guess where that was only released specific to?
Was that PacSun?
PacSun booth. Yep.
PacSun booth at ComplexCon. Another sticker dilemma for the rest of us.
Because you know it'll come out somewhere else with a different sticker. And
yeah, of course. Because the demand is high, so Funko's going to pump them out.
So now, do we think that PacSun's going to start pushing out pop? Is this opening the door for that?
I don't think so.
Nah, because I mean they're closing shoes. That'd be like the Gap selling Pops, you know. And look at I got my Eddie Bauer Colossus. Yeah, I hope that you know. I mean, granted that they made Eddie Bauer edition vehicles, so anything's possible.
I don't know. I guess I was excited about these Vans releases as I am about Target bringing back Funko Fridays.
Oh yeah. I am happy about Funko Fridays because you know what is nice about Funko Fridays? Yeah, as long as you're online when it goes live, you get them.
You get them, right? Exactly.
But so my Funko Friday, which happened to not be a Funko Friday item, was what I believe, David. I believe you were wearing the shirt last week.
Yes, I was. Yep. Well, not on the show, but I did.
Mark showed the pop before. That was the only thing I was looking forward to that Target was dropping. Out of everything that we saw that was rumored, whether it's legit now or not and official, is there anything off that list? Like I said, I just showed mine. It's not even on that list. I don't think there's anything else I really truly care about. Mark, David, is there anything specific on that list that you really think is going to be a must-have?
2 ad icons, the new Spot and the Coca-Cola bear, are going to be really, really hot because they're ad icons and everyone freaks out about them.
Well, right, exactly.
And there's a 10-inch Christmas one, which nobody knows what it is.
I bet you. Now, is that Coca-Cola Polar Bear, or is that going to be a regular 3 and 3/4?
Those were listed as regular ones.
Yeah, those are regular.
Okay. So they're coming out now. Okay. Yes, we all go nuts for ad icons. But as we've observed with Noid, Sugar Bear, Captain Crunch, and Bazooka Joe, after the hype is over, where are we really going with the fact that they're ad icons? They're not really, even Twinkie. Look at what happened to poor the frog one. He didn't really make it to an exclusive.
Yeah, him and Big Boy, you know.
Snacks,
because the Big Boy reissue too. You know, it's you guys are destined to be sold for $5 on Amazon.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, they're basically, you could say they're getting Funko'd, okay?
Right.
They're overkilling. You know, Funko gets excited when they find out there's a line that people want. They'll make the crap out of them, you know, and they're gonna keep doing that with the ad icons, and because we know during the 12 days of Christmas they're gonna do the the honeybee, and we still know that the fruit pie one is coming out and the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Right.
And
let's not forget Angela.
I want.
Yeah, Gary's sure. his inside source has told him that there's going to be a Aunt Jemima one.
Aunt Jemima and Colonel Sanders.
So every time we ask what's coming out, Gary's Aunt Jemima.
But you know what? So now the fact that Funko is releasing their Christmas, holiday season madness that they do every year, and the fact that there's some ad icons involved with that, I want to get your guys' opinions on. Do you think? I personally think that maybe the Coca-Cola polar bear, only because Coca-Cola is like the highest power possible. It's such a representation of every era, no matter when you were born. Coca-Cola's been around.
Yeah, everybody has a Coke and a smile.
Right. So I think that may be a little bit different regardless of how many they make because of what its significance is. But you mentioned Honeybee. You mentioned the other few that are being released Funko Shop. Do we think those are going to hit a snag like the Rice Krispie Treat 3-pack? Or do you think they'll be, because they're only being released for the Christmas event, you think they're going to have a little bit more of a special value to them?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
King Ding Dong is worth what, like $35? I mean, it's if they're not numbered, they're not going to be worth anything.
No, I think it'll be like $30.
And 3-packs are rough. The only reason the Rice Krispies one sold out as fast as it did is because they're ad icons. Because whenever they have 3-packs, because like the Wonder Woman Chrome sold out after like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, it was a while. It was a couple hours at least.
Yep, and that spastic plastic, because they just love to do 3 at a time now. They did the cereal ad icons last week, which worked fine because of course they were like the Holy Trilogy, the Holy Trinity, because everybody wants Frankenberry, Count Chocula, and Boo Berry. Those are 3 of the pops that people figure they'll never get, and now they have them, but they're just different versions of them. And Frog Brothers didn't sell out. David S. Pumpkins didn't sell out. But sometimes they do eventually. I think it took the Fraggles almost a year to sell out. That 5-pack they did during Christmas last year.
Oh yeah.
And I think you can still buy that Whitmore Forest 8-pack.
Yeah, how much was that? That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I got another box in the mail today, and I don't care that it's still available. We talk about grails all the time, and a lot of people in the community feel that a grail is something that has some type of significant dollar value to it. Well, I got a grail today in the mail that I am ecstatic about, and it hasn't even sold out yet, and I don't care because I have it, and I now have, once Amazon ships out the other David Lost Boys pop, I have the set complete. I'm thrilled. My grail section is good, but that's another thing. Like, why does something have to be a grail because of its dollar value? Why can't it be a grail because of its significance to your collection?
Well, it became like slang, for expensive ones because usually anyone that's a value is a grail to somebody, or it wouldn't be worth anything.
True.
But I mean, for me, a grail could be a hard to get pop that's worth $30.
Yep.
I mean, there are a handful of ones out there that I haven't got that I really, really want, but either I just haven't taken the time to get them, or I haven't got them at the right price. But there's so many. Like I still haven't got the Shaun of the Dead ones. I haven't got the Black Knight from Monty Python. That has the arms and legs off and stuff like that. The Well Walker from Walking Dead. There's so many really great ones that I really, really want that I haven't had a chance to get yet. And we have 1,100 pops, and they're all kind of grails to us. We love all of them, and
right. You bought it for a reason. I mean,
but there's a couple of them that really, really. I mean, like my Misfits Fiend is my grail. That's okay. my favorite pop of all time. But I love the Misfits. I love the Misfit Fiend. If that pop cost $15, I would love it just as much as I do now.
Right.
And see, for me, it's what I don't even care about the dollar value. It's the Leonidas. Like, I don't care about the dollar. I love it because I love 300. Like, if you were to look at my wall, I've got like helmets and swords like of that era. Like, I took mythology in college and stuff like that. I got it because I love it. I don't care about it could, like Mark said, it could be worth $5, but that would be a grail to me.
But you know what? That's how it should be. But I do understand why there's significance. But I do apologize, gentlemen. We did kind of veer off a little bit. We're talking about 3-packs and how Funko's starting to get a little bit big. But did you notice that on the Spastic Plastic release, you were able to make a choice? You could buy all 3, or you could buy them in a single type of purchase. You could buy just 1 or 2. You didn't have to get stuck with all 3, unlike they did with the revamp of the Frankenberg.
Yeah. Now, it was nice. I don't know why you wouldn't buy all 3 if you were going to get them, because, well, the hot dog guy, Von Wiener, I can't remember his first name.
Baron Von Wiener or something like that.
And to have a pop named Salty, that's great, because so many people get salty about pops, and now there's a pop named Salty. So I was very happy for that one, you know. And what was the other one? Oh, and then there's the shark one, but I can't remember what his name is.
Oh,
I don't collect them, so I'm just out of this loop entirely.
I don't know, and it's got like a human tooth on the necklace. Like, I don't know. They have great detail. I loved them.
Yeah, they're great, and I decided that any of the ones that were involved in the 20th anniversary collection I wanted to get. So I was very disappointed that they have 2 El Diablos already in the 20th anniversary collection. But hey, I'm gonna get them unless they start going crazy and releasing 3 of them a week every week. You know, I'm gonna keep trying to do it. But you know, they're really cool. I just hope that you know, because before it was just, I always had the philosophy that whatever pop they put up on the Funko Shop on Wednesdays, because it was usually only 2 or 3 a month, because then there was always some kind of Hikari or Adorbs, or if they did one of the horoscope pops, those are always the vacation weeks where I didn't have to buy the Funko Shop.
Right.
But now it's like, you know, you know, they start sneaking in Mondays and Fridays sometimes, and pretty soon I think it's just going to be the even hours of the day they're going to be releasing pops in the shop, you know, and we're going to have to like set alarms and, you know.
Probably.
Hopefully not. hopefully we don't get overproduced items that just take our love for these beautiful 3.75-inch figures to a level of just disgust. I'm hoping it doesn't get to that route. You know, speaking of disgust, there is one provider out there that's absolutely disgusted with the way the community reacts to some of these pops, and that's Gemini. Have you guys been involved in how Gemini's going about doing email lotteries now? They're not posting the Metallic Skeletor live on the site anymore. They're doing it via email submission lottery forms. They'll send you an invoice that you can pay for based off a certain time of the day that they send out a link for you to sign up to their email. What do you guys feel on that type of situation? Do you think Gemini's trying to keep the flippers from flipping, and do you think that they're doing the right thing, or should they just, unlike everybody else, not care and let it be as it is?
Well, I like what they decided today, because I didn't get in the email lottery for the ones that we did the other day, and I was bummed because I was in the time frame. But then they made it a lottery, but that's okay. You know, I know that it's Gemini exclusive, and they're going to make a crap ton of them because all of the last umpteen of them are still available on their site, but they were all really hard to get in the beginning. But the nice thing is they announced today that they're going to open it up to people that have been past customers of Gemini toys. And they're still going to do the limit one, and if you've already gotten one, you can't get one. Right. But if you were a customer prior to them announcing the Skeletor, you'll have the first crack at it. And that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that too.
And that means that nobody can use a bot that has umpteen different accounts unless they've bought umpteen different ones of them in the past. And odds are that isn't the case. And because I don't think people are freaking out about Huckleberry Hound or Flocked Scooby-Doo. And
well, you'd be surprised about the Scoobies, Mark.
Yeah, I know. Those the colored ones went over pretty big. Those are con ones, though. None of the ones that Gemini's done has been worth anything.
No, not at all.
Unless
But I think it's fair that they're giving the actual past customers theirs first crack. And because I've bought a few things from Gemini. I've gone into like their clearance section, and that's where I got that limited 480 bobblehead was through Gemini. It was a clearance. I got it for like $5 plus shipping, and it was limited 480. From Comic-Con 2013. They must have just been sitting on a pile of them. And I know that when I was getting a lot of the Batman Dorbs, they had that big sale of them one day, and I just got I got this gigantic box full of Batman Dorbs from them one day, and I think I paid like $60 for the whole box.
That makes sense.
So I mean, they're good. They're a good place, and they always ship really well and everything like that. And I haven't seen anybody that's got like mashed Skeletors or anything like that. It's not like Anthony and his Walmart Thanos.
Oh no!
And the uber protective envelope.
Oh, let me tell you, when I walked into I don't know if it was frustration, rage, utter disappointment, but I bought 3 and I shipped them to the store because I'm poor and I wanted to save on shipping. So long story short, I get there, I see it's shipped in one of those manila envelopes with absolutely no type of protection. One of the boxes that one of the other ones came in looked like it was used as a soccer ball. And I'm down a pup for the Chrome collection now. I'm down an Infinity Stone color because Walmart is atrocious with their goddamn shipping capability. Like seriously, you know what you're mailing. You understand the importance to people like us. You have a whole entire segregated section of your store to pop culture. Why can't you get it? And I'm getting really angry, as you can tell. Why can't you get it to make the darn shipment protected? I mean, Target sends stuff triple boxed in bubble wrap like they were shipping it into a war zone. And
I know. You get a single pop from Target, and it's in a box that you can put a refrigerator in.
Yes, exactly.
That is great. Yeah, I got a Pikachu the other day, one of the ones when they restocked, and it was in the giant box, and then there was a box in the box in the box. It was crazy.
Oh, it's like a nesting doll.
If there's any Walmart employees that are part of our group and entertaining our live, Facebook videos that we do, get a petition going. Do something, because half you Walmart employees are collectors just like us. That's why some of these damn pops can never be found anyway. But,
right.
What are we gonna do? Do we all have to come together as a community and send over a nice, long, well-written letter? Listen, it's annoying. It's annoying to have to sit there, give a pop back, get a refund, especially on something that you cannot order again, because that's it. Where are they?
You have to open up corporates here, enough complaining, and they'll finally. I think that's what happened with Target, because you remember how they used to ship, and then enough complaints and bad reviews, 1-star reviews. I think they finally got the hint.
But no, I gotta say, I did a ship to store for Crack Shot, and he came perfect today. I went and picked him up. But so for my Thanoses, I got 4 of them from David. Thank you very much, David.
You're welcome, sir.
And the 2 that I ordered and had shipped to store from Walmart looked like a hobo slept on them. And but the beautiful thing is the boxes were nice. So they mashed it and then packed it nicely in the box and put packing around it. It's like, oh, let's protect this big pile of garbage that, looks like someone punched the back of the box. And, but yeah, no, Walmart, ship to home, I've found they pack it better than ship to store. But, really when I go to the store and I pick up something, and it's when I go to Walmart, I always tell everyone I play this game because it seems like it's real, that every person in that damn store is trying to ruin my life. And you walk around Walmart and people are walking in front of you and they're stopping. And today we saw someone pushing a full-size dog and their kid is standing up inside of the cart. And then I heard her yelling at somebody to sit down. And I asked Amy, was she talking about the dog or the kid?
Right. And what? You never know.
I mean, it's a surreal experience every time you go to Walmart.
It is. It really is.
Now, let's see here. Where are we go? So,
But you know, Amazon's taking a page out of the terrible shipping too.
what was that?
Amazon's taking a page out of terrible shipping also.
Oh God. Yeah, see, for commons, I don't mind, getting them from Amazon because we take them out of the box anyway, and even the exclusives we do. And a lot of times when I have people pick them up for me and stuff, and they're like, "Hey, I got one in the box. Isn't that great? Is this one you want?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, fine. I don't care. We're gonna take it out of the box." But we keep all of our boxes, and we would prefer to have nice boxes. But I'm always willing to take, a mashed box because of the fact that we do take them out. But Amazon is just horrible, especially if you buy the ones that say package is damaged. I bought a Bob's Burgers one off of that, and it looked like someone put it in the food processor.
I'm sure. And don't ever make the mistake of like buying two things. Like if you buy a spoon set and then a pop with it, because they'll just cram it all in one box and send it right out to you. I hate.
I know. If you ordered like a cinder block in a Funko Pop, I'd like to see what that would look like coming together.
You know what? The pop may not make it, let alone the box.
Right, exactly.
And speaking of making, go ahead. I was going to say, speaking of making it, Funko's making so much stuff that majority of tonight's show has gone to just this week and maybe branched into a little bit of last week. But look at what's going on. We can't even get through an hour, and there's still so much more that they're coming out with. The movie moments, the Overwatch, the Kingdom Hearts, this, that, the other. Wow.
You can't go 2 days without a new Overwatch, Dragon Ball Z, or Kingdom Hearts pop coming out. I mean, it's just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
I mean, how many freaking Vegetas can there be?
Well, GameStop is pre-ordering brand new SS Goku 3.
Now, I've never watched Dragon Ball Z, so I think it's always hilarious, the names of some of these, and I always call them that people like these balls pops and stuff, because I've never watched it, and then there's like 4 billion episodes, so it's also going to catch up on. And Amy's not a big animated fan, so it's just there's other things that I'm going to watch. But
right,
I mean, Jesus, they crank the pops out. I mean, I feel bad for being a Rick and Morty collector because they crank those out, but nowhere near what they do with the Dragon Ball Zs.
And it's funny because the Dragon Ball Z is up. It may be one of the most collected lines that Funko produces. You have your Game of Thrones, you have your Harry Potter, you have Dragon Ball Z, you have a lot of the gamer ones, which, I'd like to do a segment in one of our shows where we talk about lines and the following that lines have. I'm a comic book guy. I'm really strict to Marvel. I have my DCs that I dabble in, my Thundercats, my Transformers, and then David, you look behind you and you have your big displays from Destiny and this and that. And
yeah, you can see it back there.
Mark, you're big into the Batman, and it's so interesting that there's so much that they can make, but yet there's a select few, maybe a handful of lines that really have the majority of the market with a stranglehold. The Marvel collectors, you would think they were the big. I don't even know if they're in the top 7 or 8.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
like Star Wars too. You got to look. I mean, they put those out, but I mean,
they're probably actually Star Wars may be the biggest. They may be number. I don't know. What is number 1? What is Funko's most collected line? Not most produced, most collected. It's
got to be Disney. It's got to be Disney.
You think so?
Well, okay. Maybe up until a year and a half ago, and then it's Marvel because they make so many Marvel pops. But Marvel's Disney. Everything's Disney.
Yeah, everything's Disney. So yeah, I guess it's Disney.
I mean, I look at 2/3 of what's on my wall, and they're owned by Disney. So
yeah, that's true.
Los Angeles Comic-Con. Obviously, Mark started the show showing off his pops, and then we have the You guys think that let's be specific to the glow in the dark. You guys think that Ghost Rider Doctor Strange is the glow in the dark version is gonna be a oh my god, or after a while it's gonna be a fail.
They're going to release in other countries, so it's going to be more like we talked about last week. It'll be worth more than what the Moon Knight was last year because it's basically the Moon Knight this year, but it's not going to be like an uber expensive pop.
No, I don't think so. I mean, the glow is really cool on it, but yeah, I don't. Mid range, not even $30.
Which is weird because these are kamikaze pops, and if you look at like the Peter Parker Spider-Man and the other select few, kamikaze does have a few that are, in the Grail discussion above $100 value.
But then it's just like the Gemini Toys exclusives and a lot of the other ones.
Right.
They're all 4 or 5 years ago. They're not recent ones because they make a crap ton more now.
Mm-hmm.
And they get released other places and all that other stuff. So, yep. I mean, a lot of those other ones, you go back and you look at the count on them, and they'll be like 500, 280, or and stuff like that. And that's why so many of those are worth a ton. And the older they go back, the less people are collecting them the way they do now. So there's less in mint boxes. There's less that people have taken all the boxes and thrown the boxes away, and and. So those old number ones are worth a ton.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
and actually, to the Comic-Con, since we were talking about that, and actually for me personally, between the Doctor Strange and the Colossus, I value the Colossus more because I have the older Gemini exclusive Colossus, the Chrome one. So for me, it was more, oh my gosh, I got to get this one because they go together.
Yep.
I haven't been able to buy into the mashups only because I understand why they did it with the Venom. I don't understand why they did it with so many characters. Carnage and Spider-Man would have been all I really went with, but that's me geeking out. I'm not going to get into that. It's so yeah. I guess like you said, now with all these possibilities to be released overseas and other markets, you really just you can pretty much. Again, the flip side, the good thing is you'll always have the pop, regardless of sticker. You'll always have the pop you need to complete your set outside of a Gold Hopper 24. Unless you're Mark, then you got one.
Yeah. Now, on to our main topic of the evening. We see this all the time, and there's so many different versions of them. But trolls.
Oh.
What made me think of this and pick this as one of our main topics was we all got stung by one last week when someone posted that fake email that the Flock Fruit Brute and the glow in the dark Yummy Mummy were going to be dropping this week, and everybody got excited. And and you have to think what would really possesses somebody to want to go to those lengths to produce something like that just to piss everybody off and make everybody salty.
And the timing, too. The timing was perfect because it was Halloween. So you think, oh, Yummy Mummy Fruit Brute, that's perfect. Like, it's going to happen. Like, I don't know what would make somebody do that.
It's like any meme generator, any person that comes up with these memes on the spot. There are some geniuses out there, and they unfortunately are in troll skin more often than not. I mean, look at what we deal with as being part of a Funko related group. I got trolled yesterday. I mean, we'll leave out logistics.
Right.
But I got trolled yesterday. I'm sure we all get trolled. It's almost as immature as it is. It's almost like it's pathetic because this is their way of trying to. I don't know, what was it? Were they bullied as kids, and this is their way of getting back at life that wasn't fun for them in the beginning? Like, I don't understand it. Why do you have to go out of your way to try to ruin somebody's? Now, granted, they're ruining thousands of people's getting their expectations up because we all thought we were going to get another set of amazing ad icons. One was supposed to glow in the dark or something. So they got us. But why? What's the point? What does it do for you? Does it really help you sleep better at night, knowing that you got a chuckle because of something you created and went viral and you let a few people down. Because let me tell you something, you didn't make me lose sleep. I slept like a baby regardless.
Oh, I know. I mean, really, what it is it's some guy. He's probably like 30 years old, and he's mad because his mom and dad were yelling at him because he doesn't have a job and he lives in their basement. And he's like, "I'll show somebody. I'll have the upper hand. I'll have the power this time because I suck at everything else in life." And I mean, and it's the same people. Like, you'll see it all the time. Like, when some weird exclusive drops or something like that, you'll see someone that posts a picture of like 40 of them and just puts them out there, just to piss everybody off,
Oh, yeah. Or like, when something releases and everybody's like, got one. And then, there's that person, oh, I got 20. Like, it's the same principle, just to flame people.
You know what it is? To me, it's bad enough that you have to deal with the flippers, with the way that the pop comes out. There are those of us that have to have it the second it comes out. They rack up, they buy 10 of them, they push out those 10 of them for a quadruple what they paid for it. And yeah, for some people it's a business, and good for you. You're making your profit, you're making your income. So be it. But it's bad enough as a Funko community that we have to deal with that, and the way the market value trends because of them. You also have to tip your cap to them, because without them, we may not have a community that lasts this long, because they do create the values.
That is true.
But we still have to deal with it from both sides. Why do we have to deal with the trolls on top of it? Wasn't it enough when they made those terrible hair, funny-looking keychains back in the days that you got out of a quarter machine? Now we have to deal with them in real life in our community. I come home from a long day to work. I don't want to be excited about the fact that that I'm waiting. And kudos to Funko for doing the email release. Now it's disappointing, like with something like this, because the trolls got us. We thought we were going to see the release for Fruit Root and Yummy Mummy on Halloween. We did not. Instead, they pushed out whatever they pushed out. The spastic plastic. Great. But for those of us that were thinking we were going to get something holiday related, something along the lines of where we were at that point in time, and then to see that, it's really disappointing. And you know what? It can take some of us and ruin a day. It didn't ruin my day, but it did frustrate me to the point where, because now, I'm pulled over. I drive for a living. I'm pulled over on the side of a highway, where I know I'm going to have to chance getting a speeding ticket to get to my next destination, because I'm waiting for the Funko shop to drop. I got to get there. I got to hit refresh. I don't want to lose out on getting something that I'm really hoping for. They're getting us, and they're getting us bad. Guys, do you think there's a stop? Do you think there's a way to push the pause button on these guys?
No. Just like the flip, just like the bots and all that. There's no way. It's just going to happen. But if everybody feeds into it and creates drama around it, then there's going to be more people that do it.
Yeah, I mean, the more attention that they get for doing it, it gives them more satisfaction, because every time once their crap hits Reddit and it starts, getting everybody all riled up, that's like freaking Christmas to them, and that's what they want, and I started to really doubt that it was real sometime over the weekend, because I was really thinking about it, and why would there be a paper copy of an email? Who prints off emails anymore? I mean, even when they're proofing it, they're just going to send it to each other. They're not going to print off a black and white version. And it was a black and white version too. It wasn't even a color one, like they were like proofing it or anything. It was like a black and white copy of it. And it's like, well, here, hold it. Maybe looking at this will make you think. Yeah, no, that's where I started to doubt it a little bit. And then Funko came out and said that they knew who it was, but they didn't want to say. And then I started wondering that if maybe it really wasn't going to happen. So by the time Wednesday came along, I was pretty confident that it wasn't going to happen. Right. So it wasn't a huge shock. And then I was happy with the spastic plastic, because, I've been trying to get more of the spastic plastic.
Right. So. Same here. I was quite happy.
But yeah, it's just, that's it's a whole new thing, because the internet has anonymity, and it allows people, even in Facebook, where their names are listed. How many times do people post stuff and they make dumb comments or derogatory comments about something because they don't have to get up and face these people. They don't have to like walk into work and talk to them. They're not on the bus with them when they're going somewhere. They can say this stuff and basically, in most cases, not be scathed at all. And because it's the internet and everybody has 8-second attention spans, people forget about people being trolls unless they're doing it all the time. You know?
Right.
But don't you want see? Okay, I'm going to give a terrible analogy, but I hope it makes sense to you guys. Take Banksy, for instance. Nobody knows who he is, but they know of who he is. So he's getting recognition for the things that he does and the things that he creates. These trolls, nobody knows who they are. Okay, this Funko, but it's not, you're not getting, long story short, you're not getting recognition. So what's the point? Because you're getting your rocks off in your mom and dad's basement. That's enough for you. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody cares. Nobody's going to come shake your hand or give you a high five, bring over a 6-pack and party with you because you did some great thing that went viral. So where, when it comes down to, you know, reality, when it comes down to sitting inside and saying to yourself, oh, I did this great thing that went viral, but nobody knows it was me, then why?
Well, you know, I don't think you're ever going to find a troll in real life that feels really good about themselves and is really successful in life and happy, you know.
Anonymous.
It's these people that have been lashed out on and upon. The kid that now is known as the kid that wore an NSYNC t-shirt to school and got made fun of, and they feel bad and everyone knocks their tray. I mean, it's usually people that get bullied or they just feel crappy about themselves, like their boss treats them like crap and there's nothing they could do about it. So then they find out ways to lash out, you know. And people find different ways to do it. And some people find now that, you know, on the internet, this is a perfect opportunity to be the ass that everyone is to them, you know.
Right, and, exactly. Revenge. It's a revenge tool.
But you know what? Even if you're hiding behind a screen name or an avatar or whatever it is, like I remember back in the America Online days, you'd go into a chat room and you would troll and people would be like, oh, watch out for XYZ123 because, you know, they're nuts and they say crazy stuff and this, that, and that. But you got some type of recognition because your screen name was well known. These people that do it now in the A word that sounds like anonymous, but I can't say it. Mark said it before. You know, you're not getting anything, and it grinds my gears. Like it's boiling my blood talking about it because if you can't get something out of something like that, then what's the point? You know, I was never really the troll or the bully. I was bullied, I was trolled, whatever it is. But there's nothing to it. There really is nothing to it because nobody cares. Like you said, at the end of the day, it kind of died out quick. Yeah, there was a big hype for it. Nobody cares at the end of the day. So for the 35 seconds that you got hyping people up, it did nothing at the end of it all. So just stop the foolishness. You know, give us something better. Be a Banksy. Let us know of you and do your thing. If you want to troll, be the troll. But let's know that there is a troll and not just some random weirdo out there in the basement world doing these things. That's
exactly.
Yeah. No, you know what? After I think about that, it's gonna probably happen more. You know, there's copycats. People are just it's gonna happen more. I bet.
Look, we're even giving them attention.
That's true. Exactly. So these guys are gonna be like, oh, look, they're talking about it. Let's do it again.
But to play devil's advocate, who are we giving attention? The trolls. So you're generalizing one big. You're throwing all of them into one little circle bubble that we can just right up. And that's it. The bubble popped and it's gone. Goodbye.
Oh yeah, no, and it's gonna keep going, and people are getting better and better and better at it, and you know, we see those upcoming Funko lists, and people make up. They'll throw in a whole bunch of legit ones, and then they'll throw in a few sneak ones, you know, to get people excited and. But then you wait and wait and wait, and they never come out.
So, we had this discussion a couple weeks ago when I had shown us, with the Rick and Morty ones that you said were iffy about being created. I get it, but listen, teach their own, I guess. Why am I gonna, get my blood pressure up and have to go take a pill because these guys are making up crap for things that we love?
I mean, and honestly, with the troll thing, like, I don't know. I read a lot of both sides of it. It's like it's a war between us Funko collectors and the sneakerheads. I wouldn't put a doubt in if one of them did all this. Because, I mean, if you read, like, the whole Elvira thing, I was online, I was reading the comments, all that. There was wars going back and forth between the sneakerheads and botting and us, the collectors, and all this. Like it's a war on all fronts between both sides of it. And, I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, this is a conspiracy. It's starting now. It's the war between the sneakerheads and the Funko Pop collectors.
Yep, it's war.
You heard it here first.
And the sneakerheads are the flippers. They're the ones with the bots for their sneakers. They're buying all our Funkos and making us pay, insane amounts of money for the things that they don't even collect or care for. To them, it's just a profit haul. And thank you very much. Oh.
The only thing, though, this is the first time I'll give them credit with Elvira because they're the one that busted them, the Spooky Empire, selling them on eBay. So, and I think, like we talked about before, I think the Vans thing, this kind of maybe, I don't know, sealed some rifts, but I wouldn't doubt if the troll, getting back on topic, was one from that side.
Because Vans aren't Jordans, so until they do it with a Nike,
a sneaker's a sneaker.
Unless it's done via Nike somehow, I don't think that it will ever really collide to a point where it's us against them in some crazy type of collection war. Because anybody I know that collects sneakers collects Jordans. They have to have every version of Jordan in every single color. My daughter has like 12 pairs of Jordans. 2 of them are the same exact sneaker, but they come out in a slightly different shade variation.
Right.
I can't say anything because then I'm a hypocrite because I need to have my shared sticker and my con exclusive sticker. So I can't say a word about it.
That is true. Same way.
But yeah, before I have a heart attack, I don't need another one. Do we know what's going down with our fearless leader? Do we have a time frame as to when his arrival is?
I know this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do 20 questions.
20 questions.
And when
I got a good one.
And then we're going to bring Gary on.
I just know that the only reason I asked is because I know that a lot of our viewers are anticipating that big announcement as to how to get involved with getting that Vader holographic, which again, wow.
With the daily sticker, that's nice. Yeah. I was really surprised by that.
But
only the best for our members.
Listen, we had a good time with this last week. I'm glad we're making it a staple on the show. Why don't we get rolling with the 20 questions?
All right, David, you keep track of how many we are asking here.
All righty.
All right.
So now it's pretty much 10 each, right, Mark? You get 10, I get 10?
Yeah, we can go back and forth. So is it a pop from a movie?
No.
Okay.
Let's try to get the genre down.
Okay.
Is it a pop from the more recent decade, 2010 to 2018?
Ooh, you know what? Here, give me approximately 2 seconds. Think about it.
You gotta Google it. Look, I already stuffed it.
No, I'm looking
at we already know now. It's borderline.
I'm looking at my stash when the
Well, no, I think he's talking about like whenever it aired, because pops haven't been out for more than that.
Oh yeah, I don't mean when was the pop released. I mean, is the, like, for instance,
Avengers would be now, or anything that took place after 2010.
No.
No, it's pre-2010.
Okay, it's not from a movie. Is it from a TV show?
No.
Not a movie, not a TV show.
Is it from a gaming type of situation?
No.
Is it from a comic?
No. But actually, I take that back. It was after 2010, so you get one. I just found it on my my stash.
Okay.
So whatever this pop is related to did happen after 2010.
After 2010, so you got one. I just wanted to confirm by looking at it. Dun, dun.
Is it a music-related pop?
No.
Is it from a animated series?
No.
Oh my God.
Told you
It's
I was
not a
going to stump
movie.
you on
It's not a
this one.
TV show. It's not a comic. It's not an animated series.
Oh. Is it an ad icon?
No. You got 11 more. I mean, we're up to 9.
What other genre can it be? I'm sitting here looking at your stash, so I'm just trying to think of anything.
You're cheating.
No, we can use each other's stashes. Is it from China?
China or well, all pops are made
Pop
in
Asia.
China.
I mean, Pop Asia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this makes it
Is
Well,
it?
yeah. Look.
Is it a transparent pop?
No.
Oh.
9 left.
Is it a Polystone pop?
Polystone. What's that? What, like a diamond series? Wait.
Well, I'm just looking at one of yours. That's the.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. No, it's not.
Okay. Which one?
You got 8 more left.
We're gonna get this one here now.
Oh, it's not comic book related though.
Are some? It's got to be one of those.
I think Mark's got it narrowed down. It's just which one though. He's only got 8 chances.
Well,
Does
we
it glow
can't. We
in the
can't
dark?
all right guess. We have to narrow it down, and then because we can only make one real guess at it.
Does it glow in the dark?
Yes.
Oh.
That should do it right there.
Yeah. You just have a lot. It's not as bad as going through mine, but there's no way to organize them on here. Real nice. That's flocked. Is it a lady?
No.
Okay.
Is it from the
Questions
legendary? Is it from the legendary creatures and myths line?
Yes.
Can I take a guess?
If you want to, you got 5 questions.
Take a guess that would solidify it.
I'll wait till the end.
You got 5 more.
Oh, okay.
You know.
So,
about it.
is it a Toy Tokyo exclusive?
No.
There's more than one glow one? Damn it. Or maybe yours just doesn't have the Toy Tokyo sticker on it.
Could be.
Does it start with a T?
Yes.
Yeah, you got my guess.
You got it.
Pasicon, or whatever the hell that thing is?
The Sakan?
Yeah. It's possible. You got it. Let me grab them. Now, see, though, if you weren't looking at my stash, you'd never know. Yeah, Tossican.
Okay, yeah, because the one in Stash has a Toy Tokyo sticker on it.
Oh,
so that's what threw me off.
Yeah, this one has the Asia 2015 exclusive.
Is that a regular size pop or is that a 6-inch?
No, it's a 10-inch.
10-inch.
It's a 10-inch?
It's 10, and like the glow. Actually, believe it or not, this is the best glow pop I've ever seen in my life. Like my fish tank charges it and it glows at night. Yeah,
I gotta test out the glow on this bad.
so.
I gotta test out the glow on this bad boy later today because he came in the mail today.
Yep, I got him too. Actually, I didn't even know I pre-ordered them. Like he showed up and I was just like, oh.
He forgot that
okay.
you pre-ordered him.
I was like, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys got it.
Oh, guess so.
All right. Well, now let's see if we can get a fearless leader on here.
Mr. Good Hair,
Mr.
Gary
Good
Sanchez.
Hair. Let's see those LED setup.
This is the moment everybody's been waiting for.
Let's see if he's paying attention. He didn't fall asleep or anything.
That is
No,
awesome.
All right. I sent him an invite.
7:20 p.m. his time. I think we're good.
Oh yeah, it does have a Toy Tokyo sticker on the stash.
Gary.
Yeah, send him a message too.
All right, so as everybody's seen throughout the day while we wait for Gary, we're going to be giving away that Darth Vader holographic, was it Dallas Con sticker?
Yep.
It's an epic piece.
It is.
Especially for a giveaway, guys. This is, I mean, just to go based off of value, PPG has it listed at $380. I know that a lot of us, that's not what it's about, but to give it its significance, it's an unbelievable giveaway. I don't think there's ever been something this significant from any of the groups that I've ever been a part of. I'm not trying to knock any other group, but I'm just saying.
Right.
But we have to get across a bridge before this goes down. We got to hit that 2K mark. We're
very close.
Yeah, we're almost there.
And I mean, to think about what Gary does behind the scenes that nobody really knows about, to gather all of us and make sure that we were able to get something of this significance and provide it to our members who are extremely loyal. And we're very grateful for that. I hope that that's what they realize this is about. Your loyalty and our being grateful to your loyalty is what this pop signifies in what we're doing for you. It's unfortunate we can't get 5 of them and give it out to 5 members, but 1 member will be lucky enough to add this specific pop to their collection when the time comes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't collect Star Wars pops, but it's one damn nice pop. I mean,
I would
holographic
love
Darth
to have it
Vader
in my collection. Love it.
Listen, I mean, I know people that literally, I'll sell my liver, I'll sell my kidney, I'll cut a toe off for specific pops. This being one of them. Anytime I'm in trade talks, people are always asking me if I have this pop. I don't collect Star Wars. I've never won any Star Wars Grail of Fails or anything like that. I don't know how you guys do it, but I like to trade a lot. So sometimes I'll enter certain people's contests, we'll call them, for lack of a better term, just to get stuff that I know I may not want, but I'm not going to put it out there for $200. I'm going to try to trade it for something that I cannot afford to trade.
Right.
That's how I go for my business.
Yep.
Oh, exactly. I mean, and that's sometimes the easiest way to get some stuff is if you have some really good ones for trade, I mean, because it's just sometimes too painful paying that much for a pop, and
it is.
Now for a while, I have a friend that got rid of his blue-green Bigfoot back when it was worth like $70, and he got a fair amount for it, but I know he's pretty butthurt now that it's climbed up over $200.
Well, hey, listen, I traded a Deku training battle or whatever it is because I had one from the My Hero pop line, and I got myself a metallic whiz out of it. So, and then it jumped to almost $350. The Deku battle.
Right.
And now, because of the re-release rumors and everything else, it's dropped and it's went a little bit under. So you never know, man. You never know what's gonna happen with the pop scene. You never know.
That is true. It changes month after month.
I remember when regular Ghost Rider was like $120, and now I think it's $80. So you never know.
Nope. And next month it could be worth $380. You never. It just fluctuates so much.
Yeah, some of them just. I mean, I know they can fluctuate like $50 in just a matter of a few weeks. Like the Zero Chase from Nightmare Before Christmas. It's set at $120 strong forever, and then also it's like $70.
It's like the Flock Panda pool.
Yeah.
And
that's been holding pretty good.
Yeah, no,
that's been sitting at about $80 forever.
Right, but people will get $150 for it when it first dropped.
Oh, but anytime, especially the store exclusives, that first like 2 or 3 weeks that they're out, oh my god, I mean, well, look at the Target Twinkie. You know, those are going for $1.50 all day long, and then now they're down to like $80, and that's probably about where I'll sit. The same with like the Destiny Target exclusive one.
Crota.
Yep.
Last I saw a Twinkie was $50 to glow in the dark.
Oh, has it gotten that low now?
So
I think Crota's doing pretty good.
Yep, I think he's still about $80.
Yeah,
but,
$80 on the dot.
But you're not going to find one of those on the shelves anymore.
No.
Where the Twinkie you may still find somewhere in the wild. You never know.
Oh, someone found one at our store a week and a half ago.
So there you go. But the Crota's that's it. You know, so it will hold its value because of that reason.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Gary.
He must be doing his hair. He's getting it all perfect, you know. I always picture him. He's got like this like mold that he puts on his head, and then, like, he sprays it on, and he puts the mold on. You know, kind of like those old like remember with the Play-Doh barber shop. We're all old enough to remember the Play-Doh barber shop, where like you'd have the thing and you'd twist it, and the hair would come out, and then there's those molds that you put on it to design the hair. I always sometimes picture Gary doing that. You know, like he's like molding his hair because it's always exactly the same.
It is. It is.
Hey guys, what do we prefer? We talk about values all the time. It's one of the reasons why we're collectors. You know, what do you guys prefer? Are you a PPG or are you a stash?
PPG kind of fell apart. It's just kind of garbage now. And Stash is such a nicer app that, you know, I basically migrated away from PPG. I update it every once in a while, but I use Stash on a daily basis.
Yep, same here.
When I'm trying to base a value, since I asked the question, I'll answer the question as well. I do tend to go to eBay and I look at the average last sold within the last week to see what they're at, because typically Stash and PPG correlate off
eBay,
the sales in the in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
What I like that Stash did, I didn't realize this earlier, but if you scroll through the pop that you're looking at, it will show you the different variants sticker wise that may be involved for that pop and whatnot. So I'm starting to lean more towards appreciating Stash. However, the one thing that I don't like is they still are missing a lot of pops from being listed in the app.
Oh yeah, like Purple Gill's not in there. Gold Chrome Batman's not in there.
Or they'll add it without like a price to it, so it sits at the bottom of your list, like waiting for data.
Yeah, like my comic book men, the Secret Stash set, the autograph, the autograph set.
Right.
Those don't have prices, and they probably never will. Some of the old Freddy Funko ones do too, because they don't ever get sold because there's so few of them. Because if there isn't a sale on eBay, it won't adapt the price.
Exactly.
And then sometimes if you see a pop jump up really high, you kind of have to go in and take a look at it, because sometimes it reads one of the sales wrong. Because like Casual Hulk is like almost $50 on there right now. You can still buy it for $15 new on Amazon. There's no way that pop is worth $50 because it's been able to be bought forever.
Right.
Well, I'm looking at it now. Like the Rush 3-pack still doesn't have a price. The Blue Chrome Vegeta, like any of the Toy Tokyo ones, don't have anything on there. Like there's quite a bit actually. All the Chrome Thanoses from Walmart don't have prices on them yet. Like there's quite a bit. They're slacking.
What'd you guys think about the Fan Expo being released online? The limited quantities and the limited pops. You think that was pretty cool that they did that with their leftovers? Did I go mute? Am I gone?
Ask your question again. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm messaging Gary.
Fan Expo. Were we a fan of what they dropped and released?
Oh yeah, the Fan Expo. I'm happy that they're doing that, because Amy collects the Cryptozoic bombshells and the Harlequins that they do on those, and there was a black and white and red all over Harlequin that was only at the Fan Expos. And they have Fan Expos, and they have them in different places. But The problem is that we don't have a fan expo that's anywhere near Minnesota, and and right now, for a long time, it was on there, and they weren't going for that much on eBay. I think there were 30 at the show, and you could get them for like 60 on eBay. So we weren't in a huge hurry to grab one. But now they're all gone. There wasn't a single one on eBay. So now that it said week 1 with the Dudley Do-Right and the hockey one, I'm hoping now that they're going to do different ones from the expos that were exclusives. Because I know she also wanted to get the Sketch Black Canary Cryptozoic one too. So hopefully one week they'll do Cryptozoics, and then we'll get those Cryptozoics for her. So
right, exactly.
Well, Gary likes to make the dramatic entrance and keep us waiting.
I'll be right back.
I just got a message that, because we're talking about PPG and Stash, regular, I guess we can call it common Ghost Rider, is only listed for $46 on Stash. And I think on PPG, like I looked at it yesterday or the day before, it was like 80. So it's so crazy how you have such a, but then there's certain pops where you look at the Stash and they're higher than the PPG.
Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, it's like night and day difference sometimes with them both. Like, it's like, which one do you follow? Like, who knows?
As I alluded to, I like to trade. What I like to try to do in my trade is I'll take the PPG, I'll take the Stash, I'll add them, I'll divide it, I'll get my nice little average, and I'll say, okay, I want something in return for the average of the two pricing guides.
Right.
There was that, David, there was that rumor that Funko had purchased Stash. But yet we've seen nothing of it, no official nothing. And Stash has still been. See, I don't like it. Maybe because I'm old school. I'm a PPG guy. You know,
I mean, it's to each his own. If you like PPG, then go PPG.
But like Mark said, it is garbage because it's hard for me to add and keep my collection up to date. Where on the app on Stash, boom, boom, boom. As long as the pop is there, it adds in right away.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I like the interface.
Mark, you're Gary.
What? I don't know. I should have put it on a wig or something. Pretended to be Gary for a little while. All right. Cartel.
What's good?
Well, he said 1 second, and now he's disappeared.
Yes, he has.
I wanted to see what else we had left on the list that we didn't talk about. Guys and girls, we do make notes. Obviously, we speak, beforehand, and we like to do the best that we can for our viewers. We have noticed our viewership has fluctuated since we started, and hopefully we're getting better and better each week for you guys that do tune in, watch us, whether it's live or afterwards. We are thankful for that.
Oh my God, it's Gary.
What up, Cartel? What up, man? Sorry, guys. I've been crazy, hectic stuff here at work. I got called in. Our systems went completely down, but that's neither here or there. How are you guys doing right now?
Good, man.
We're doing pretty good.
We're good.
All right, cool. I know everybody's been waiting to find out how the hell to get into this giveaway. Thank you guys all for the patience, for waiting for me to come back on live. I was trying to rush to get this done, but I want to give you guys a breakdown of what we going on. But before I get started, I just want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you to my team. Thank you to you guys for the show, making it happen, making it exciting. I want to thank our members to being able to get us to where we are at today. We've increased with the amount that we've have in less than 4 months, guys. We're going on our 4th anniversary, start on the 10th. So we are almost going to hit 2K. We are about 20 shy from hitting 2K. So I'm really excited. We've managed to do that based on reputation, not by doing these giveaways, guys, but it does help. I will say that. But we did this with our reputation and what we have here in Cartel and how we run things here. It's about loyalty, reputation, and respect amongst our Funko community. So thank you, guys. Thank you to our members to being able to help us get there. And I appreciate you all. And with this appreciation, us Cartel, we've managed to put a giveaway together, and that's to give away the Grail that I just revealed earlier, the holographic Vader. Awesome pop. You know what I mean? It's value increased like crazy. And I was like, you know what? We got together with the admins and we're like, you know what? This is the one. I think this one would be awesome for us to give away, give back to the members. And one lucky member will win this. Now, we do have planned out a couple other giveaways in the time that we do that giveaway. It's going to be a couple of other things going on to throw in for the people who did not win the giveaway. So we have lots of things going on. So don't feel like, oh my God, I only got, you know, one shot at winning something. No, you'll have a couple shots at winning something. Maybe only one shot at winning that holographic, you know, Vader, but you'll be able to win some other stuff, guys. So, but in order to get in, guys, the qualifications are going to be posted on the page, and they go as follow. So take some notes, take something down if you guys want to get a head start on doing this. And number one is going to be obvious. You got to be a member of Cartel, without a doubt, in order to be in the giveaway, period. Okay. Number two, you have to be subscribed to Funko Cartel TV, guys. You have to be subscribed, and we will be checking for that. I have 8 representatives of Cartel who will be able to help me with that. So don't try to cheat your way there. Also, don't try making a second profile. We know we're geeks. Can't do it with us. We're nerds at this game, you know. So we will be able to find out if you have a dual profile trying to, you know, get into the giveaway, because the only way you get entered is by commenting under the post that will be posted on the page in order to get in. And when the winner is picked, we will be reviewing all the qualifications to get in. So number one is being a member. Number two, you have to be subscribed to YouTube. Number three, you have to follow Funko Cartel on Instagram. Okay, that's the next qualification, and the reason for that is because we do post most of our stuff, our pictures, exciting news that comes up on the page, all that stuff. So we want you to follow Funko Cartel on Instagram. There's only one, and that's me. That's us here on Cartel. So you want to follow Funko Cartel here, and on IG, whenever you get a chance, just hit it, and then we'll know if it's you, because I'll post the qualifications once you comment on the post. You know, you're gonna post your IG, you're gonna post your YouTube channel name or your YouTube sign-in name and
Jared,
all that kind of stuff. You know, go ahead.
They could take a screenshot that they subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Oh yeah. There you go. So they could take a screenshot that they subscribe to the channel, and we'll be able to tell. We can see all the subscribers on YouTube. We can actually see every subscriber. I can go through every single one. You know what I mean? So we can see who they are, but we'll be able to qualify by name. We'll be able to qualify by Instagram name. But I'll put that all in the post. It'll say like follow the Instagram, comment your Instagram. Third qualification or fourth qualification, follow the IG page, comment your IG page. So all in one comment, you're going to put your YouTube channel plus your Instagram handle, and that's the fourth qualification. So going back, it's going to be a member of the page, be subscribed on YouTube, be subscribed on,
Follow the IG.
Follow the IG. And the fourth one, I haven't got to the fourth one. Fourth one, and this is the most important one, you got to help us add members. This giveaway don't begin until we hit 2K. We are 30 shy from hitting 2K, but we are trying to hit 3K with it, if possible, okay? If God willing, we hit it, cool, you know, but we want to get more than 2K, guys. So you have to add at least 2 members that are Funko related. None of the garbage invites where it's just your neighbor, your gardener, your baker, you know, that's added into the group. We want people that are Funko related, they're part of the Funko family or would like to be part of the Funko family or collect Funko, something to do with Funko. And we'll know if they are Funko related. If not, they won't be added to the page or anything. So do add at least 2 members to the page in order to qualify. We do keep track of it. We can see who added who. If you add more than 2, awesome, great, thank you, we appreciate it. Do more than 2 if you can, but it would be nice to at least get 2 from you on the page. So I will be posting the qualifications for that. One winner will take home that holographic Vader. There will be other giveaways along with that. What that's going to be for further discussed later. The giveaway will go live. We got to hit, like I said, we got to hit the 2K mark. Okay. once we do, we can start the giveaway. So it could begin tomorrow. It could begin Sunday. It could begin Monday. It's up to you members to make it happen. So we made this happen for you. Now we want you to help us. And that's get us exposure, guys. We have something great. We have a great community here, and we want people to know about us. And the only way people know about us if you let people know. So rep us. Get our decals. Rep the cartel. Tell people about cartel when you're at a pop hunt, when you're at a con. Let people know about the kind of family you have, and that's here with us in Cartel, guys. So those are the details to our 2K giveaway. I hope that you guys can make that happen. Make it happen for us, and hopefully it gets us the exposure we need as a family, guys. All right. So you guys got any questions for me or anything to say, guys?
No, I think you got it all.
Yep, I think you got it.
We're proud to know that we have this type of family. We're proud to know that you're able to pull things like this off for our members, and their loyalty shows and our gratefulness shows in return.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, like I said, I appreciate our members. Thank you guys for letting me join into your show and being able to discuss this. I know this is the three amigos of the cartel with the show. Amazing show. You know, you guys keep it exciting, keep it funny as hell. You know, you keep David over here drinking the whiskey, no doubt. You know, you got Mark over here too. You got Anthony and everything. So, but yeah, I do appreciate you guys, you know, for the show and everything. And hopefully our members enjoy the show as much as we do behind the scenes, guys. So I appreciate you guys. Cartel strong.
See you, Gary.
Bye, Gary.
Peace.
Did you guys ever watch Home Improvement?
Yeah.
Didn't it feel like we were watching The Neighbor from across the fence?
Hey, Tim.
But guys, there you have it. We're coming up on almost a 2-hour show tonight. But our fearless leader did come in and let you guys know that there are specifics to being able to even be entered into our giveaway. We want to surpass 2,000 members. It's not a necessity, but obviously for those of you that are loyal to us, you'll bring in people and let them know what we do for you. Let them know that this isn't just a WAF community. We're a pop community. We are a Funko community. We're about giving everything we possibly can to you, including our opinions and insights on what's going on in the community, as you see every Friday night when we go live here.
Yeah, because, you know, every week, you know, we're going to be same time as tonight. You know, every Friday night we go live, and if you can't watch it when it's live, you know, they're all saved on our YouTube channel, and I'm going to start breaking up some of the segments too for rewatching too. So maybe into some bite-sized pieces. So if you just want to watch the main topic, or if you just want to watch 20 questions, or just wanted to watch the news section, or you can still watch the whole live because they're all going to still be there. But we really appreciate that you guys tune in.
Real quick, you want to know something? I want to thank you all for watching, because as I watch this, we have to go through everybody. We just got 20 member requests. So
yeah, my phone just started vibrating like crazy.
It shows you guys are watching, and that means a lot that you're watching us.
No, yeah, and you know, I mean, listen, there's a lot to come from our show. We're still fine-tuning this baby that we've, you know, made. I'm sure that we're going to have a specific email address for a question and answer session. Maybe we could open up to, you know, I was getting questions on my Facebook Messenger from people that are watching live. Hey, I'm watching live. You're waiting for Gary. The Stash PPG, you know, little episode right there was from a member request. They wanted to know what we like. So maybe our opinions are valued, even if this much. People like listening to us, man. And the best we can do is continue to pump it out, say the greatness that we have here, and just, you know, open it up a little bit more. You know, Mark, maybe we'll make an email address. People can send in questions. People can send in topic ideas. People can send in photos. Who knows, man? The sky's the limit right now. You know what I mean?
Well, you already can send it into funkocartel@gmail.com.
So we have access to funkocartel@gmail.com.
Yep.
So for everybody that's still...
And, you know, you can feel free to email us. You can hit me up if you have, you know, topics that you'd like to see us talk about. Like last week we did the sticker show. This week our main topic was trolls. You know, if there's something that you want to see us talk about, let us know. And, you know, we want to talk about the things that you guys want to hear. So
exactly.
Yeah. We want to have you involved as much as we possibly can from our voices and from our thoughts our insight and the way we see things going in the community. You know, it's fun. It's Cartel Strong. It's Funko Strong. It's what we're all about. We do it for you in every single aspect of what Funko Cartel is, whether that's us three here on TV, whether it's what we provide to you on the Facebook page or the Instagram. We thank you. We hope that we can continually grow from your presence and your friends and your family members. Let our subscriptions rise. It's a necessity for that holographic Vader. It's an amazing pop to have as a giveaway for all of you. So thank you very much. Thank you for putting up with us for this long tonight. And
thank you.
we look forward to more in the future.
Yeah, no, we look forward. I mean, we talk about it all week how excited we are just to do the show for you guys. And I mean, half of it is because we just love to talk about pops with each other, you know, and and hopefully we do it in an entertaining enough way that you guys want to watch us.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. That's what it's all about, you know. And
just wait, because we're going to be bringing some of you on here soon enough.
There's so much in the works, you know. Maybe a 90-minute show will be the staple. Who knows? But at this point, you know, it's all about fine tuning. So any feedback is appreciated, guys. And if you troll us, great. Negative feedback is still feedback, and I'll take it.
Any press is good press.
Exactly.
True.
With that being said, gentlemen, I do thank you for another episode. I think we've done everything we possibly could for tonight. Stay tuned for Gary's post about reiterating the qualifications. Thank you to everybody that was live with us tonight. Thank you for those of you that will watch later. Please provide us with feedback, topics, criticism, you name it. I'm all ears, I'm all eyes, whatever way you need to get to me.
Yep.
Same here.
Tell your friends, tell your family. Watch Cartel TV.
Tell your friends, tell your friends.
All right. Good night, guys. See you next
Good night,
week.
everybody. Love y'all.
Good night, everybody.